Hi, I'm Reagan Ratcliffe, and welcome to the Dallas Baptist Men's and Women's Tennis Preview. Both teams enter the new year with high expectations as they compete for a Heartland Conference title. On the women's side, the Lady Patriots returned several key pieces that advanced to the NCCAA National Tournament last year. And DBU head coach Sarah Gray expects to carry the momentum from 2014 into the new season.
For our women to go to the NCC championships last year, it was a great experience. They won a few matches. We fell in the semifinals to a very good team. So while it was great to be there, it really was not great coming back as not the champion. However, so that's left us a little hungry for this year, but also determined to make the NCAA instead of the NCC. So that's always our first goal, and hopefully we'll be there this year.
While the Lady Patriots lost key standouts Leah Rutt and Leah Smith to graduation from last year's team, DBU brings back a wealth of talent that earned valuable experience in their run to the NCCAA National Tournament.
Two strong returners we have are Cassandra Winterstrom and Amanda Richter. Cassandra played number 2 for us last year and had an extremely solid record. She also played number 1 doubles and was all conference in that. Amanda Richter is a junior this year, an upperclassman. She's improved every semester that she's been here due to her work ethic and attitude. So we expect great things from her. She's played number 1 doubles the past 2 years, and we expect her to be there again this year, as well as a solid competitor in the singles lineup. Natalie will also be back. She was a redshirt last year. When she played 2 years ago, she was nationally and regionally ranked, so we expect her game to be where it was a few years ago, if not a little bit better and more experienced. And having a solid girl near the top of the lineup always increases the depth of our roster and is a positive thing for everybody.
Jennison, an Australian native, went 21-4 in singles matches 2 years ago and ranked as high as number 46 in the nation. And after a year in which she redshirted last season, Jennison eagerly anticipates returning to the court in 2015.
Well, it was very hard to be on the sidelines for a whole year, but it's been great to come back after surgery, and I'm really pumped for the season ahead.
The Lady Patriots will also look to Amanda Richter, a junior from nearby Aledo, who went 13-3 in singles play and finished the year ranked number 5 in the South Central region in doubles alongside teammate Cassandra Winterstrom. Coming off last year's performance, Richter looks to carry that momentum into the new season.
This year's goals would be definitely win conference, advance to regionals, and then go on to nationals from there.
Joining the team's veterans in Jennison, Richter, and Winterstrom is a strong recruiting class that Sarah Gray expects to make an impact.
We brought in 5 new ladies, 4 freshmen, 1 is a junior transfer. This unit as a whole is extremely energetic, enthusiastic, and just wants to get after it. So having a junior brings a little bit of leadership. And the freshmen, this is their first year, so college tennis is new to them, which is great because they're hungry day in and day out and are ready to get after it in the spring matches coming up very soon here.
With a seasoned group of returners who experienced the NCCAA National Tournament last year, combined with a talented crew of newcomers, Coach Gray and the Lady Patriots have their sights set on taking another step forward in 2015.
Our goals are always to get better than where we were last year. So for us, that would look like making the NCAA tournament this year, which is a feasible goal. At the same time, playing in the NCCs is still an honor, and the competition is definitely very intense there as well. So hopefully we'll make the NCAA tournament for the first year on the women's side, and if not, then hopefully we will be back at the NCC Nationals and doing better than we did last year, which would mean taking home the title.
On the men's side, DBU returns just 2 players from last year in Bryant Forshee and Anthony Birch. With the addition of 9 newcomers to this year's roster, Sarah Gray is excited to see this new-look team take the court in the spring. Led by Cannon Jones, who was ranked as one of the top players out of the state of Texas, the Patriots' incoming class has a chance to become a special group during their time at DBU.
Our men's team this year looks very different than it has the past 2 seasons. We have a total of 11 guys on the roster, which means we brought in 9 new faces this year. Not only are they much more competitive than we have been in the past, but they're just a great group of young men that we are so happy to have in this program. They're the face of the DBU men's tennis team, and it's a very high standard. So love having them here as far as who they are. And as far as tennis, they're a much hungrier group than we've had in the past, extremely hard workers, and guys who are humble and want to win this season. So they have a lot to bring to the table, and it's going to look really different.
A product from Fort Worth Christian, Cannon Jones is encouraged by the possibilities in front of this team in his first year at Dallas Baptist.
Our goals for the season are to finish above 500 and make it to nationals. And we are very capable of doing that. We all believe that we can do that. Personally, I am just set on developing more of an all-around game and being confident enough to finish points at the net.
With a team comprised of 9 newcomers, this young group will look to the veteran leadership of Bryant Forshee, who enters his junior season at Dallas Baptist. Coming off a year in which he played most of the season at the number 2 position, Forshee relishes the opportunity to take on a leadership role with this year's team.
I view my role as a veteran leader on the DBU tennis team as I believe it's my job and my duty to set the tone for practices, for matches, to let the guys know that we're going to go hard every time. Every time we step on the court, it's all jokes aside, we're all good best friends, but once we get on the court, we're trying to make each other better, we're trying to push each other, and the only way we're going to get better is if we push each other and we go 110% every time.
As the Patriots enter their spring schedule, Coach Gray looks for this young squad to make strides throughout the season. Beyond the team's work on the tennis courts, the Dallas Baptist men's and women's tennis teams visited the nation of Chile this past summer as part of DBU's Global Sports Mission Initiative program. With the opportunity to serve others outside of the United States, the trip proved to be a special experience with a lasting impact.
In Chile, that was my first mission trip outside of the United States, and it was a life-changing experience. I got the privilege of praying over 2 people there and just seeing them accept Christ, one of which was an atheist, and that was amazing, like life-changing. Nothing's been the same since.
It was phenomenal. Those kids in Chile, they were so loving, and so many of them accepted Christ, and it was just a life-changing experience, especially getting to it was great team bonding. Like, I've never gotten closer to any group of guys before, and it's just it was a life-changing experience. It changed my outlook on life, to be honest. So.
It all starts on February 6th right here when Dallas Baptist hosts Jacksonville College. Then on February 21st, the race for the Heartland Conference title begins as the Patriots face St. Edward's University. For the Dallas Baptist men's and women's tennis preview, I'm Reagan Ratcliffe. We'll look forward to seeing you at the tennis courts in 2015 as DBU makes their push towards a Heartland Conference championship.